Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gary Rogers with the New Braunfels Auction Company, and you know I'm very community-oriented. I like to share things that are going on in our world, and today I've got something very special to share with you. I have Mary Kay and Karen Magnus. Most of y'all know them. They have been long-term employees of the New Braunfels Auction Company, and they have worked for me and with me for a long time. You have seen them at our estate sales, our tag sales, our auctions. And they share in common both as the maternal and paternal grandmother of this young lady, Miss Addilyn Mae DuBose. And she is a very special and talented young lady. And we've got her here today to talk to you about some of her interest. And she is very involved in sports. And Mae, what is it that you like to do?
I like to do gymnastics.
You like to do gymnastics? How long have you been doing gymnastics?
About 6 years.
Man, that's a long time. How old are you now?
9.
So you started when you were 3 years old doing this?
Like 3.5 because I was about to turn 4.
Is it a lot of hard work? Do you do it a lot?
Yes.
How often do you practice?
Monday through Friday.
Wow, that's a lot. I understand that you've gone to some competitions and that you've been training for a long time and you've competed in some competitions where you've done some local competitions and you've traveled and gone off for some other competitions, haven't you?
Yes.
And you're really into this and you've been doing it and it's of really interest to you. And I understand that you would like to someday be an Olympic contender in gymnastics?
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here. We may have New Braunfels' version of Simone Biles? Who is it again, baby?
Simone Biles.
Is she one of your is she like a hero to you or kind of a inspiration or you know, she is really good. Man, I watch her and I'm like, how can she do those flips and stuff? And I understand you can do almost all of that stuff too, right?
Not all of it.
Not all of it, but you're really good. So tell me, why are you such a believer in this?
Well, originally I thought it was more of a hobby, but it really just took off. She is very talented. She works hard. She makes sacrifices.
She's taking it for real, right?
Yes,
it's for real.
It's
so,
real.
Did you think when she first started it would be one of those things like tap dancing or ballet that kids go into and you buy them all the stuff and then in next week they're off and doing something else, that it would just be a flash in the pan? But
Kind of,
she
yeah.
started at 3 and she's 9 now, and I understand she has done really well. You've seen her perform? And ladies and gentlemen, as you're listening to the interview and what we're doing here and trying to support getting her to her finals to qualify, let me tell you, I've known this family for a while. They're very real. They're very family oriented. They're very much about athletics, gymnastics, and taking care and doing things for the kids. And I've known this young lady for a while. I am surprised that she's done as much as she has, as long as she has. Karen, how do you feel about what gymnastics has done for Mae?
Oh, it's awesome. She's spectacular.
This is Mae's mother and dad, Jacob and Kyla DuBose. And you know, they are very proud of their daughter. I'm very proud of this family. Very pleased to be a part of them through the auction company. Their grandmothers, as you know, work for me and have for a long time. They're very supportive of her athletics. And Mama and Daddy not only have to run her to practice 5 days a week, they have to run her to her competitions. They've got to buy shoes. They've got to buy the outfits. They've got to buy the coaching fees. They've got to pay for the mat time. If you go out of town, you've got to pay for a hotel room. You know, you can tell by looking at me, you need a McDonald's hamburger while you're on the road. So it costs a lot of money. Tell us, guys, for her to go to this, tell me what some of her accomplishments have been.
Well, the most recent accomplishment and what we're trying to get to now is nationals in Indianapolis. She is placed within the top 100 in her age group and she looks to advance into the top.
Now hold up, she's in the top 100 of her age group
For 9-year-olds.
for Texas or nationally?
Nation.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
So this is a really big thing. That is really good, and she's got to go up there to qualify and go through this testing to see that she can go to the next round. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Camp.
Okay.
The next one is the camp, and what the camp is, the national coaches will be at the camp, and it is a stepping stone for her to achieve the goals that she has in becoming an Olympic gymnast.
Well, I understand y'all are all going to try to go up and see her compete. It's a big life event for her. I think both of her grandmothers and her grandpa are going to go, or mom and dad. You're going to take the other kids, the whole family going to try to go. And of course, when you get on the road, get everybody up there. It does cost to travel. You know, even if we leave the light on you, it's $100 bill to stay at a hotel room. So nothing is cheap, but it's very, very worthwhile. You're going to have to take some time off of work to go up for this too, aren't you?
Most definitely.
Yeah, and that cost in lost revenue, lost pay. But you know what? We're hoping and praying that the outcome will be really, really good. Find the GoFundMe page for Mae DuBose and her family. Donate anything would be appreciated. Buy a raffle ticket.
I really appreciate if you donated anything. It would make me really happy.
There you go. Any amount, any donation is really appreciated. GoFundMe page, all the contact information. Give from the bottom of your heart. New Braunfels has always been great to support its athletes. We're asking you again, thank you much. God bless y'all from Gary Rogers, Mae and her parents and her grandmothers, and the rest of the staff at the New Braunfels Auction Company.